Hello Periscope, and welcome replay viewers as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the replay. Make sure you tap the screen for hearts, swipe and share on Facebook, share on Twitter, and I thank you guys in advance. My name is Jennifer Kendrick, and I am a compassionate veteran registered nurse. I'm an encourager, an author, an intercessor, and I seek to help you live a healthier life spiritually, mentally, and physically. I want to share a few things with you about why your vision is so twisted and how you need to get it straight before 2017. There are many times we get knocked in life, and our response is so key. Hey Persephone, thanks for joining. I had this incident that happened at work today, and it was minor, but what happened was me and my patient's son was helping him reposition the bed, and he has what we call a trapeze bar. It's a metal bar that hangs over the bed, and the patient was holding on to it and trying to help us turn him, and once he got toward the way he was trying to go, he let it go. And once he let go of that metal bar, it hit me dead in my forehead. And I had a couple of options at that point with what I was going to do. And when I know, right? It stunned me. And that's how life hits us sometimes. We're thinking everything is okay, and then bam, something just comes out of what seems to be nowhere and stuns us. But we have to decide how we're going to react. And one of the first things we do is kind of place blame. So that's one of the things I want you to think about as far as your vision. When life, delivers a blow straight to the chin to you, where do you look? Most of the time we look somewhere else. We looking at, whoever did it, or who we think is responsible for it, or who we think can make it better. We're looking all around trying to figure out who we can blame, who we can get to fix it. When I like to think of that looking all around as, us physically kind of spinning around. And what happens when you spin around? You get dizzy. So when you get dizzy, from looking all around, you have a couple of natural things that'll happen. Number one, you can't even see straight. Besides the fact you were probably looking in the wrong direction to begin with, now you can't even see straight because you're dizzy. And once you can't see straight, you can't be effective. You can't get where you're trying to go or accomplish what you're trying to do, because now, you can't see straight. And if you can't, see straight now, not only are you ineffective, but now you're probably just going to sit down. And now you're stagnant. Now you're not doing anything. Not doing anything at all. You have allowed that blow to take you from moving towards your goal to doing absolutely nothing. And it started with you looking in the wrong direction, doing things that got your vision all the way twisted up, got you all off track, got you all off the path you were trying to be on to reach the goals that you have. And we simply can't afford to do that. If we, get our vision off track, allow our vision to stay off track and twist it up, we'll find ourselves in similar situations to what we're in right now. I know many of you watching may think back on the beginning of 2016, and you had these big goals and these big plans, and here we are, November the 18th of 2016, the 11th month of 2016, and I want you to really think about, are you where you plan to be when you were making all those big plans at the beginning of the year? Are you where you wanted to be? And if you're not, where have you been looking to identify where you went wrong, where you got off course? Have you been looking around, spinning around, looking at everyone else, making yourself dizzy, leading to you being effective, not being able to see clearly, getting to a point to where you have no choice but to stop in your tracks and sit down, which leads to doing nothing at all, being stagnant in your career, being stagnant in your education endeavors, being stagnant in your business, being stagnant in your relationships, in your family life, being stagnant in whatever you put as a goal for yourself this year. Where have you been looking in order to identify what it is you should, what happened, the reason why you haven't made it to that place? Is it something that you're looking around for the answers to? Is it something that went on that you're looking around to blame somebody for? Are you looking around to identify somebody to fix this for you? If you're looking somewhere other than to yourself, if you're looking somewhere other than in the mirror, if you're looking somewhere other than within, your vision might be twisted. Life don't love nobody. It happens to us every day. We hear good things, we hear bad things, we hear things that don't make a difference at all. Life don't love nobody. So you've got to make a decision. When life happens, what am I going to do? Who do I have control of? What would make me most effective? Looking around leads to you being right where you were when you got started. We have to make a conscious decision to take responsibility for where we are right now. And then deciding that we're going to do something different to change this situation, to change our location, to change our mind, to change whatever the circumstance may be. We've got to make a decision that we're going to do something different. One of my favorite sayings is, the change you desire starts with you. What will you do today to make tomorrow greater? And when you think about that statement, nobody knows what's a great tomorrow for you other than you. Your spouse doesn't know. Your children don't know. Your family doesn't know. Your boss doesn't know. This world does not know what would really make tomorrow greater for you. So you can't look to everybody else to fix it. You've got to decide that you've got to decide first of all what you really want. If you can't put into words what you really want, you're really just spinning your wheels. You have to be able to first articulate what it is that you truly want. And then you've got to set a plan in motion to go get it. You've got to decide that you're going to go get it. And I'm not saying that you may not need help. But when it boils down to it, if what you look around today and see in your life and you're not pleased with it and it's not what you want, you can't blame anyone because life happens. You've got to decide when you catch that blow to the chin that you're going to brace yourself, let the cobwebs get cleared out, and then get back on that effective path to get it done. If you got to regroup, re-strategize, whatever you got to do, you got to decide that you're willing to do it so that you can get where you want to be, and only you know where you really want to be. I'm going to say my little quote again. The change you desire starts with you. What will you do today to make your tomorrow greater? What will you do today to make your 2017 greater? Will you take steps to get your vision straight? Will you take steps to get your vision untwisted? You have got to make some changes to get beyond where you are right now. You've got to. Your next level is going to take more. You've got to make a decision. You've got to make a decision. If you, again, your vision might be twisted if you're looking all around after life deals you a blow. If you're looking all around and not looking to yourself, you might have twisted vision. If you've been looking around and now you're discombobulated and don't feel focused and feel unclear about things, your vision may be twisted. If you have managed to get sidetracked from your goals that you set at the beginning of 2016, your vision may be twisted. So I want to encourage you tonight to make a decision to get clear. Get that vision clear. 2017 is almost upon us. And if you want a different thing, you got to do a different thing. You got to. There's no way around it. If you keep doing the same thing, you got to expect the same results. You got to. And if where you are right now is not where you want to be, that means we got to start doing something different. So I thank you guys for watching this scope. I thank you for sharing. I thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much, Persephone, for the beautiful hearts. Again, my name is Jennifer Kendrick. I am a veteran registered nurse. I'm an intercessor, an encourager, an author, and I encourage you to live a better life, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And if you take a look at these things that I just named, you can live what will probably be a better life mentally. When we don't get where we want to go, we tend to have some mental breakdowns. We may get depressed. We may get sad. We may get discouraged. In our mind, and our mind is where everything starts. Everything starts. So we got to start shifting our mindset. We have to. It sets the stage for your health in every way. It sets the stage for your life. What you think about, you're going to end up projecting into your reality. So we got to make changes. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. My name is Jennifer Kendrick, and I will see you guys on my next scope. You have a great night. Don't forget, if you're not following me, by all means, tap my profile picture and hit follow, and you should get a notification when I go live again. I look forward to seeing you guys on Periscope on my next scope, and if you go live, I look forward to seeing you on your scope as well. Good night, guys.